Welcome to Mount Zion News. I'm Amanda Patterson. Let's hear a statement from Pastor Larry regarding the issues that are going on in the nation.
Yes, thank you, Amanda. I just wanted to say this is a pivotal moment in our history with the pandemic, COVID-19, with the coronavirus intertwined with a protest movement for justice. Yet many in the protests are not practicing social distancing alongside of violence. I remind you that Christians are part of a peaceful movement across the nation, and we have to remember that. And I'm so proud of all my Christian brothers and sisters that are part of that movement. There are some voices asking Christians to stay away from joining the protest because of a few incidents taking place. I have been proud to be along with some of my Christians and brothers around the country who are being peaceful, and they're peaceful marchers, and there are far more of them than the violent agitators. And those who are doing good are much greater in numbers than the few that are doing evil. But I wanted to give some talking points and things for all of us as Christians to do. We must, again, stand up for justice. The Bible says that he sent the prophets of the Old Testament and Jesus and apostles of the New Testament to speak out against injustice. You know, Jesus said we are an extension of his ministry doing greater works. So peaceful protest is winning with nonviolence. So it's important that this movement continues and ends up with a clear plan to transform the criminal justice system in America. And many people have asked, what can we do? I believe people need to join the peaceful protests, call journalists and editors to ensure they focus on the peaceful protests instead of those on the violent fringes. And don't let the narrative shift from the police murder of George Floyd to something else. So we need to make sure that we don't obscure the fact that many of the violent protests have been agitated and instigated by what some have seen and known to prove that it's been white neo-Nazis and nationalist extremists to basically try to discredit the outrage of African Americans and our white brothers who are allies that are working together to, again, protest peacefully. Also, what we can do is we can offer water and other supplies to those that are marching and provide legal and medical assistance if needed through legal aid in hospitals. And so those are some things that we can do collectively as Christians. Another action item that we can do is dedicate this particular Sunday coming up to sharing the message. Established June 19th as a milestone for peace. That's something we're going to do in our own church. Also identify goals to help our cities become better partners in creating diversity and respecting lives in our city, especially African American lives that we're really kind of focusing on right now. And we have to also keep up with the day-to-day facts of what's going on in the George Floyd case. Keep yourself informed so you know how it's going. Above all, what we need to do is pray for a peaceful movement. I believe it's imperative that we come together in unity and pray for a peaceful movement. So again, those are my thoughts on the recent challenges that have been going on in our nation. I'm glad that people are coming together to protest peacefully, and those are the things that I want to lift up. About my brothers in all races and colors coming together, brothers and sisters coming together to peacefully protest what is going on in our nation. Take care and God bless you. And again, those are my thoughts.
Now let's hear from Dr. Macon and his pastors that lead United Pastors in Mission.
Hello, I'm the Reverend Dr. Larry Macon, president of the United Pastors in Mission. We are here at the Mount Zion Church in Oakwood Village, which is the headquarters church of the Greater Cleveland United Pastors in Mission. We're here because pastors and churches are outraged that too many killings of Black men in particular are occurring across this particular nation. And there was a recent surveillance video that has really upset this entire city and nation that was released that heightened our concerns. It does appear to show a killing of George Floyd, who died after being pinned down by a monopolist cops, who alleges he was resisting arrest, which police have claimed in the moments before their deadly encounter that he was resisting arrest. That is not what's being shown on the video. Brother Floyd, who was Black, can be seen on footage from a nearby restaurant Monday camera complying with cops as he is led from his vehicle. With his hands cuffed behind his back, he appeared to be ordered to sit on the ground, which he does. The video shows that. The footage contradicts police account that Floyd physically resisted officers after he had exited his vehicle. Police said that they were responding to a report of a forgery in progress and were advised by the man who appeared to be, they said, under the influence. However, in a viral cell phone footage, Floyd is seen pleading for air as white cop Derek Chauvin pins his knee on this black man's neck. And the man begins to yell. Floyd yells in the clip that was taken by a bystander, "I cannot breathe. I cannot breathe. Don't kill me." And yet he is killed while calling on his deceased mother, who had died 2 years ago. Today, the pastors of the greater Cleveland community are crying, "We cannot breathe either until justice is served." And we have some pastors who are representing the pastors all across the greater Cleveland area.
For more videos of United Pastors in Mission, please go to YouTube, United Pastors in Mission. Thank you for joining in Mount Zion News.